Today, I am taking you to New Zealand where we are going to explore fully funded scholarships for undergraduate, masters, as well as PhD. This scholarship is called Manaki New Zealand Scholarship and it covers your entire tuition fee, your living allowance, insurance, including your flight ticket to the New Zealand.
When students first arrive from overseas, the first comment they say is that New Zealand is really beautiful, which I love to hear. Auckland is such a diverse and vibrant city. It's got such a good cultural and art scene, and it's got stunning beaches and parks.
So what are you waiting for? If this interests you, hit the like button and let's get it started. Right here, I am on the official website of this scholarship and we are going to take it through step by step. I will encourage you to get a pen and the paper so that you can take important jottings, and make sure to watch this video right to the end without skipping. It would be nice if you can do that so that you have all the information you need to apply to this scholarship. First and foremost, I want to take you through the benefits of this scholarship. So let's take a look at the scholarship entitlement. You can see right here it covers your travel cost, your entire travel cost from your home country to the New Zealand, and you also get airport reception and accommodation on arrival. That is interesting. So it also covers your accommodation on arrival. You don't have to bother about that, and you also get an established allowance which is going to take care. And then you can see right here a weekly living supplement to contribute towards basic living expenses for the duration of your scholarship. So that is quite interesting. So you can also see right here it covers your full tuition fees, including compulsory enrollment, orientation, and student union fees. So I think that is quite interesting. You also get the insurance, which includes healthcare and travel cover. And for PhD and master students, when your research requires you to spend more time, you also get allowance for that. Before we continue, I'm going to give you some important points that you need to know about this scholarship. One is that you do not need to apply for admission at the first time. You only need to apply to this scholarship, and if you are shortlisted or if you are selected for this scholarship, they will now ask you to apply for admission. Talking about age limit, you have to be between 18 to 40 years old to have a better chance of getting this scholarship. Talking about English test proficiency, you do not need to provide IELTS or TOEFL at the time of application. However, if you are selected for this scholarship, it then depends on the institution or the university you are going to select or you are going to choose during application if they require any form of English proficiency test. If you get selected by this scholarship and you require IELTS or TOEFL, the scholarship body is going to let you know, and then you will have time to sit for the English test. Bachelor's applicants who are in their final year of their secondary school or in the first year of a university do not require work experience. And finally, this scholarship opens and closes in February. So it opens in the beginning of February and closes at the end of February. This scholarship is only available to some eligible countries. Let's take a look at these countries. So in different regions, for example, in Asian countries, you can see the countries available. For African countries, you can see the countries available or eligible for this scholarship. Right here you have Algeria, Angola, Malawi, there's Nigeria, there's South Africa, there's Namibia, Ghana, Kenya. So make sure your country is part of this list before you apply. And you can also see for Caribbean countries right here, in Latin American countries. Yeah. Another important part of this is to check if you are eligible for this scholarship. And on this page you are going to find all the useful information. So you can see there's a eligibility questionnaire that you can take to know if you are eligible for this scholarship, and there's an online eligibility test, but right now you can take it because the scholarship is not open. From February you'll be able to take this online eligibility test. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but for now you can see some eligibility requirements down here. There's age requirement, I already talked about that, and you have to be 18 years old and not more than 40 years old. Then you also need to check the immigration and visa requirement for scholars. You can read that through. And then you also need to check the English requirement for scholars. Just make sure you read this through. I already explained this at the beginning of this video. and then you can also check out the work experience. So for masters as well as PhD applicants, you need 1 year of full-time experience or 2 years of part-time experience. And I already explained that for undergraduates who just left secondary school or who are still in the final year of secondary school. You do not need the work experience to apply. So make sure you read through this post and make sure to click important links to understand the scholarship and the eligibility better. And before you apply, make sure to take the online eligibility test. There's a link right here. I'm going to click on it right now, and it takes us to this new page where we can take the test. So right here you can see just like this, what country or what is your home country. This you want to select, but right now you're not going to find your home country here because the scholarship is not open. So if you come back in February, you are going to find your country, but let's just select any country right here and try this out. Then you want to put in your date of birth. I'm just going to put in something right here, and then you click on the next button, and this takes you to this test, this eligibility test. What you need to do is to answer these questions, and when you're done answering the question, you can submit this, confirm that you have done these things, and click on check my eligibility. And once you have done this, you'll be able to tell, this system is going to tell you if you are eligible to apply or not. And if you are not eligible, the advice would be do not apply. Only apply if you are eligible. Now I am back to the home page. On this home page, you can access every part of this video that I've talked about. And right now we're going to take a look at the research studies subject. So there are some specific subject areas that you should apply to if you are from a particular country. So let's take a look at that right away. So once you are on this studies subject we recommend for your country, once you're on this page, what you need to do is to click on your area or your region. So we're going to click on Africa for this video, and then once you have done that, you can come down right here. You are going to see the study area that is recommended for you to apply. So you should apply to courses under climate change and resilience, food security. Example of such courses are agri, businesses, like you can see right here, farm management. So these are different teams, and then you also have another team on renewable energy. So these are the kind of courses that you are recommended to apply for. You also have teams on good governance. So if you follow this strictly, then it increases your chances of getting this scholarship. Right now, let's take a look at the New Zealand universities or educational institutions that you have to select, because when applying to this scholarship, you have to select an institution and you have to select a course. So you just have to select them, and once you have gotten this scholarship, they will now ask you to apply to this university. So let's take a look at these universities. So on this page, research, which courses to study. So you can come down right on this page. Make sure to read through. You are going to get good information, and you can see 8 universities to choose from right here. There's also a link on this university's name, and you can click on this university's name to go into their courses. You can see the subject or courses available in those universities, and then you also have 3 institutes of technology to choose from, and you can also select them and understand what courses are available in those universities and which course to pick from. And what you just need to do is to note those courses, and when applying to the scholarship, you include those courses and the name of the university that you have chosen. And they have also provided some website right here where you can do more research on these universities in New Zealand. And then for Pacific citizens that are eligible, they can apply to these universities right here and to study and get the scholarship. The final part of this video will be teaching you or telling you how to apply for this scholarship. And before we do that, make sure to hit the like button if you've gotten any value so far. And if you're new to this YouTube channel, my name is Eugene, and you're welcome to the homeland of international opportunities. Do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so that you do not miss important information when I release them. So now let's go into how to apply to this scholarship. And remember, I am going to drop a link to this page in the video description down below. Make sure to check it out. And if you cannot get it, you can put it on the comment section. I will send it to you right on the comment section. Application for this scholarship is specific to different region. So on this page, you can find out more. You have to select the region where you are applying from, and you can continue from there. To understand how to apply, now let's look at African countries, how to apply. So you have to select on this, and right here you can see citizens from eligible African countries who wants to study in New Zealand can apply for the Monarchy New Zealand scholarship online here. So there's a link right on this online here. So I'm going to click on it right now. Yeah, it takes me to this page. So the first part of this page applies to applicants who are applying again. If you have applied previously and you're applying again, they have listed out some good steps that you need to follow. First, you have to reset your password. There's a link right here to reset your password, and then you have to confirm your eligibility by taking the online eligibility test. So you take this test in February, and then you have to complete and submit your application before the closing date. So it is quite straightforward. And then for new applicants, what you need to do first is to confirm your eligibility. And yeah, this is the online eligibility test which I showed you earlier. And then the next thing you want to do is to register for the Monarchy New Zealand scholarship account. So you register for an account, and after registering, you have to set your password for that account. I'm going to show you the link to open the account in a moment. And then after that, you have to complete and submit your application before the closing date. And the opening and closing dates can also differ from country to country, and you can see a link right here under this step 4, and which shows you the opening date. So let's check it out quickly. So for the region I have chosen, which is Africa, in 2023, the application portal will open for all countries and regions at 12 a.m. midnight Wednesday, that is 1st of February, and closes 12 p.m. Midday Tuesday, 28th of February. So it's between 1st of February to the 28th of February. So right here, you can also see a link which says before you apply. So before you apply, you have to get information and the documents you need. So I'm not going to go through that. I'll believe that you click on this link right here to read through this information and see all the documents that you need. There are other informations right here like application writing tips. Make sure to read through them. Tips for using the online application system. You can click on this link to learn about that. And you must supply a valid email. Make sure you are using a valid email. And once you are done, read through this page, and then you can go to the online application system. And this is the link to go to that system, apply online. Once you click on this link, it takes you to the application system, and then you can create an account and continue to submit all your documents and fill all the forms online and submit your application. And if anything confuses you about this scholarship and how to apply, or you need more information about this, you can see right here, send us an inquiry. There's a form right here. They have asked you to use this form. So you can click on the form, fill the form, ask your question, and they are definitely going to respond back to you. And you can also drop your questions in the comment section. I might not be able to answer every question, but I will do my best to answer as many as possible. Oh wow, I'm really excited you watched the whole video. It therefore means you are really serious about getting a scholarship. I encourage you to apply to the scholarship, and right here on my YouTube channel, you can also see a lot of other opportunities you can apply to. The Erasmus scholarship, and recently I talked about the 100% scholarship in Australia. If you're interested in Australia, then you should definitely watch this next video on 100% scholarship in Australia for masters, bachelors, as well as PhD.